y'all don't really want it like here comes the
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Joe. Good afternoon, Baltimore. Good afternoon, everybody. YouTube and abroad. Free agency is underway in less than a few hours. We kick off 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The quiet before the storm. And we all know Baltimore is not going to make a big splash in free agency. Don't expect 4:30 to hit in Baltimore signing Vincent Jackson and Mario Williams. I mean, we got some money to play around with. Not too much money, but we got some money to play around with. Don't expect the Ravens though to make any big splashes or, just jump into the Peyton Manning race. It's not going to happen. We're worried about internal free agents. First, Lardarius Webb. If somebody's going to want Lardarius Webb, they're going to have to think he's worth a first round and the money. When you look at the Ben Grubbs situation, people saying Ben Grubbs, he could be out of Baltimore by the end of the day. Jared Johnson, McLean, they're drawing some interest from the possible New York Jets. You're thinking about a lot of these internal free agents here, what's going on with Ray Rice's contract, getting him a better deal. Joe Flacco, a long-term deal. So definitely got to worry about these internal free agents, and really got me concerned is Ben Grubbs. I'm not really concerned about Ray Rice, Flacco. They're not going nowhere. Of course, Flacco's not even a free agent. He's not going nowhere. Ray Rice is not going nowhere. Lardarius Webb, I don't even believe he's going anywhere. But right now, I'm really worried about Ben Grubbs. A lot of things are going to be happening in the next couple hours. Peyton Manning, Arizona, Denver, Miami, Titans. This could be going on for the next week or so. You look at people like Mario Manningham, Eddie Royal, Vincent Jackson, Mario Williams. You never know what's going to happen in the world of free agency. Michael Bush, Marquise Colston, he already fell. He's going to be resigning with the New Orleans Saints. But don't expect the Ravens to be really jumping in the mix for any of those guys. But again, in Ozzie we trust, and we just never, ever know. Let's take care of our guys. Again, really going to be looking at the internal free agents, and what I mean by that, what we can do for this Ben Grubbs situation, is Jared Johnson, McLean, what we can do, to try our best to keep Foxworth in Baltimore. Again, Ray Rice, Joe Flacco, not really concerned about that. But we want to get a backup for Ray Rice. We want to look at other receivers, safeties. We want to look at, a possible returner so we can get Lardarius Webb to focus on the cornerback position more than the return position. You look at somebody like Ted Ginn from San Francisco. Again, not going to be much of a role as a wide receiver, but he can return the ball, and he's dangerous when he does that. You look at somebody like maybe Eddie Royal or somebody like Meacham, receivers that can come in here and make an immediate impact on our receiving core, possibly one receiver away from having a very, very good wide receiver core. Hines Ward, Mike Wallace, I don't think Ravens are going to touch them, but they're on the market. You look at centers. Chris Meyer from Texas, yeah, he gets a lot of penalties, but he's good at what he does. I mean, look, you got Vontae Leach from Houston. He's worked out very well. Why not give another offensive player a chance? And this guy, Chris Myers, he could be a little pricey. Could eat up all the room, but you just never know. Maybe again the Ravens take a look at Mario Manningham. Maybe the Ravens do take a look at some of these big name receivers. You just never know. In Ozzie we trust. We're going to focus on the draft, focus on getting our players re-signed. But you just never know what the Baltimore Ravens are going to do. Some people are speculating for Baltimore it's the quiet, an eerie quiet at the castle before the storm starts to fire up. So what's going to happen is I don't have a Twitter page, and I'm not an NFL expert. I'm not an NFL insider. I love football, but I'm not going to spend my entire Tuesday watching and glued to the television. This ain't, the NFL draft, nor is it football or Super Bowl or something. This ain't Ravens playoff season in effect. It is free agency, and again, I don't expect the Ravens to really make a big splash going out and getting somebody where everybody's jumping off and gasping out of their seats. Don't expect that to happen. I'm hoping for the best outcome for this team, and we know Ozzie can ensure that. So what's going to happen? Like I said, not an NFL insider. What's going to happen is I'm going to keep you updated through the day. I'm going to give you a link to the Facebook page for the Baltimore Ravens Rain Gang that I created a couple years back, and we're going to keep you updated on here. The 12 is kicking off, and I cannot wait. It's going to be interesting to see where these other players go as well, not just for Baltimore. Peace out, guys.